Hello everyone, this is JP from JP Active. I'm just going to do a little demonstration of a few exercises today that I would like my clients doing with very little equipment whilst I'm away on holiday. Now I'm assuming that before we start this they will have had a warm-up, done some mobilizers and some foam roller work. What we're going to be using today is nothing but a ball, a foam roller, and this little machine that you have carried around with you at all times. It's called the human body. So without further ado, we'll get into that now. So I'm going to demonstrate the first one, which is the drill rate for self-myofascial release, but you can also use them as a little target for the odd exercise as well. In this case, easy little dribble, a bit of a soccer dribble kind of thing. Soccer players, don't shoot me. So we're looking for 60 seconds per exercise. Now, if you want to take a variation on that and get my feet on this one, I can just do this. So if you want to vary it, that's what you can do. Alright. Okay, exercise number 2, you're going to need your ball. It's called the throw through. Mine's quite flat. That's so that I have to throw it harder, work a bit harder on the bounce from the wall. If you're at a park, you throw through, chase after it, throw it back the same way. This is it. That's the throw through. Again, you're looking for 60 seconds on that one. Great for obviously front and back of the body. Okay, exercise number 3, skater shimmies. As you might expect, this is similar to a skater action, but I put a little shimmy in the middle. I just keep the ball in my hands for this one purely as a focus for my hands. So all it is a shimmy and a skate across. So you're reaching across your body. Now if you bring the ball into your chest each time, what you'll find is you're actually loading and unloading your thoracic spine as well. 2 for the price of 1, everyone, and at no extra cost. Alright, so for exercise number 4, we have a ball again. So this is a throwback to my school days, where I aced the shot put when I was about 14 years old. I was a big guy then. So what we're going to do here is shot put that against the wall, nice and catch. I'm looking for some really good rotation through the body for this one. So you'll find this a whole body movement, and it's slightly more difficult than you expect. It's 10 one way, 10 the other. Just alternate between the arms. Okay, now it's my weak side. If it looks like I throw like a girl, it's because I do. Alright, so you can see how much your body needs to get involved in that one to really turn through. You're launching with one hand, catching in with 2. Launch with 1, catch with 2. Great exercise all over the body. Okay, exercise number 5. I'm particularly proud of this one because I actually kind of created it. No, I didn't create it. I created the name for it. I call it flashes. Now for this one, if you've got something lying around the house, then let's just say, chickpeas for example, that would be quite a good thing. So I'd actually encourage you to have just a very light weight in your hands for this one. And I've used tins of food purely to show you, you don't need expensive equipment for this. Flashes are very aptly named. We're going to film this from the front and also from the side so you can see the action. Imagine the trench coat, find a line, and you're going to jump across, open and close. Open and close. Then you can get some real rhythm going for this one. Change which hand goes over the top each time. And show the world your best. Alright, so that was a simple one. Okay, exercise number 6. I'm going to actually show you this with the ball and with the foam roller as well. And it's a simple kayak action. Again, use the ball as a focus for your hands. We're looking for an athletic stance with this. This basically means that you have a slight bend at ankle, knee and hip. That way the work goes through the core a lot more and you're actually utilising your whole body for this one. So the chains of muscles that run through your body will actually be used like this. So grip that and then kayak away. Now this may look very simple. Trust me, you're doing this for 60 seconds, it'll really count. And you can see how much my body is involved in this action. So that's just with a ball. Now what you can also do is you can switch from the foam roller, take it wide and work with a roller. And once again, you're working toes to nose. Okay, exercise number 7. We're back with the foam roller. This time again, we're not using it for the purpose for which it was designed, which I very much like doing with exercise equipment. So I'm going to do an exercise that I do a lot with Vipers, the new training tool that you've probably heard about, but we're going to do it with an SMR foam roller. So it's called run around. You need to grip the top of this, run forwards, same side leg forward, reverse, forwards again, same side leg. Now, speed is up to you. It's up to your level. But you can really speed up if you want to, if you're really feeling energetic that day, or just for a regress client, you just get them almost walking pace. You can see the important part on this is the lunge. Eccentric contraction, concentric as you stand up. Forwards and backwards in there. Again, you're using muscle shades. Really great exercise. Focused on the lower body, but look how it incorporates the upper body as well. When you're reaching, you're opening up your thoracic spine. So it's load, unload. Even through a thoracic spine there with almost no weight. Okay, exercise number 8. We're back on the board. So for this one, to get a real extension in the upper body, but still incorporate the rest of your body, we're going to do some overhead throws. Now bear in mind, if you have anyone with real problems in the thoracic spine, or extremely kyphotic, or have overactive traps, this probably isn't for you. But for the rest of us, we can have some really good fun with this. Now I'm going to try my best not to hit the low ceiling that we've got on this carport. We're going to again use the wall as a background for me, but if you're out in a park, big overhead throw, run after it, big overhead throw back. It can be really good fun, especially then if you do that with a partner, because you can throw it in the opposite direction, they have to chase after it, they'll throw it opposite direction to you. Anyway, this is the basic movement. You'll notice each time I start low, my arms virtually straight, and then hopefully my knees, hips and ankles all have flexion, triple flexion. So again, we're using the ball, very light piece of equipment, for a whole body exercise that gives you major extension through the thoracic, whilst at the same time using triple extension, ankle, knee and hip. Okay, so exercise number 9. Can you believe we're here already? I can't either. So what we're going to do now, I've actually come over to my trusty stack of a whole 2 tyres here. This represents a bench or a chair or a low wall, whatever you have available to you. Now this is a regressed version of what you'd call the pure exercise. We're just going to do knee to elbow. Really fantastic for the core, but it's great for those people that are a little bit overactive through the traps, a little bit little bit tweaky, shall we say, in their thoracic. I'm not going to ask them to do push-ups, but you could add those in if you felt like it. So knee to elbow. Guess what? I'm doing my knee to my elbow. But it's knee to opposite elbow. I'm really reaching for that because I really want a good activation. But as you'll notice, when I'm getting that activation for the reach, the leg left behind has to stabilize my body. So you may think that the exercise is all about the action, but look at the stabilizer. And imagine 60 seconds. Now obviously if you wanted to take that up a notch, you could actually go down onto your hands on the ground. If you wanted to take it down a notch even more, you could actually use a higher bench like a worktop or even a fence. Okay everyone, we're at number 10 already. I know, we're nearly at the end. I'm a little bit sad too. I'm back to the ball, okay. The reason I've got the ball is purely again to give a focus for my hands. Okay, I like the movement that you can get if you're holding on to a ball of any description. So what we're going to do is skater jumps. It involves a big transfer of weight. I'll do a regress version, the pure exercise, and you can even do a progress version as well. So we'll start nice and easy. All we're going to do is transfer our weight foot to foot. And as you can see, the other foot goes behind. Now if you want to put a bit more energy into that, you make it a little bit of a jump. And again, I'm using the ball and taking it across my body. And if you really want to get into it, then you get a nice energetic jump all the way through. Alright, so that loads the butt like you wouldn't believe. But again, it's a whole body exercise that we're using there. Now these lateral movements are fantastic then for what you call sagittal movement, that forwards and backwards movement. This frontal plane action is great for stabilising that. Okay, we're nearly at the end. Number 11 is next. We call them fireflies. Do I need the ball? No. So we're back to the tyres. Now remember my tyres, they represent a low wall, a chair, a bench, whatever you want to use. Again, I'm going to use straight arms, but again you can go down onto the elbows for this. It's different from knee to elbow, only in that you bring the knee out and you kind of aim for your wrist. So that's what you're looking to do. It's a different action. It opens up the hips. But again, fantastic for the core. Okay, so that is our little 11 station circuit. I know you wanted a dirty dozen, but I'm not that kind of guy. This is JP from jpactive.com.au. Thank you for spending some time with me today.